everyone, and welcome to the SmartySkirt.net If I Could Talk to interview. I'm Sarah, and today I'm with Shelly, who's going to tell us about her job as a real estate agent. Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What would you like to know about real estate today?
What does a realtor do?
It's a great question. A realtor helps buyers and sellers with real estate. So if a buyer is looking to buy a house, I help them buy their house. And if they're looking to list their house, I help them sell their house. So there's a lot involved. So what else would you like to know?
What's your favorite part about being a realtor?
My favorite part is I like people most times. I like to help them find their dream home. It's a big purchase. It's the largest purchase that they're going to make. And they need to feel comfortable with the person that they're working with. So I like to, in the beginning, just explain to them how real estate works, what's going to happen throughout the transaction so that they know what to expect down the road through the whole entire process, and just get them comfortable so that they can enjoy going out looking at houses and figuring out what they want, what they need, what they can afford, the areas they want to live in. So there's a lot that goes into it, but you kind of start out big and you kind of bring it in. And then once you bring it in, by that point you really know what they want and you can help them.
Why did you decide to become a realtor?
Well, I was working for a builder doing new construction, so I wasn't a licensed realtor at that time. And that was a really cool job. I was able to help people build a certain home and pick their floor plan and also pick out all their interior designs and then close. And so once that development sold out, I was out of job. So I decided to go to real estate school and get my license, and I thought that it was going to be easy because I had all this previous experience, but it turns out it was totally different. Completely different, because you had to actually go out and find your clients, whereas at the new construction job, they kind of came to you. So that was the biggest obstacle that I had, was trying to figure out how to market myself and let people know that I am a realtor. And even though I was new, I wanted them to not really think that I was inexperienced. So I tried to learn as much as I could so that they felt confident in using me.
What's the most interesting thing that's happened to you on your job?
Lots of interesting things. So you meet a lot of interesting people, and you're going into their houses and looking at different things. And so when I was showing a couple a shed in their backyard, it was probably about 6:30, so it was a little dusk out. It wasn't, bright sun out. And I opened the door to the shed, and turns out he's a taxidermist, and he had a shed full of animals and all their little beady eyes staring at me, and I screamed, and my clients thought it was pretty hilarious. So that was definitely one of the strangest, funniest things that has happened.
What's the most difficult thing that happened to you as a realtor?
Well, I just recently had a poor buyer who's tried to buy a house, and we've written 4 different offers, and 3 of the 4, knock on wood, have fallen apart, not on our end, but on the seller side. So the first one didn't appraise. The appraisal came in very low, and we didn't find that out until they were about to close. So it was back to the drawing board, an hour away from here. So it wasn't an easy commute. And then we found their next dream home. And I got them all calmed down and happy about it and excited about it. And we signed the offer right before 4th of July. And 2 days later, the agent called and said, "I've never had this happen, but the sellers decided not to sell the house after we had a signed offer." So that was number 2. And these poor people were ready to lose their mind. And so the next day we went back and looked at another house, and we found their third dream home. And so we wrote the offer, and hopefully that will be closing next month. So that was a really tough one. There was a lot of emotion, there was a lot of anger, there was a lot of frustration, there was a lot of, why am I doing this type of deal. They kind of just wanted to hang it up, and I reassured them, talked them down off the ledge, and we're just chugging along. So hopefully that's the hardest thing that's ever happened, but that to date is the hardest for me.
What's some advice you would give to someone who wants to be a realtor?
I would just say that always, number one, be kind to people, treat people how they want to be treated. There's a lot of people in this profession that are know-it-alls or, just have big egos, and they don't always treat everybody in the business respectfully. And I think that if you can just always remember that you can always learn something. There's no two deals alike. There's always a different circumstance that's going to come up at any given moment, and just be able to just stay calm through it, push through it, and remember the end goal is to just close the transaction and get those people into their new home or selling their existing home. So you have to be level-headed.
Thank you for taking time out of your day to talk to me.
You're very welcome.
Well, that's all for today. And like Miss Smarty Skirt likes to say, ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now.